Hi everyone, my name's Joe, more commonly known as the train doctor. I was called that by the kids in the area that I live in because I encourage them to come for trains.
You want a bag, John?
I've got a bit of a fascination with Coca-Cola, as you can see in my pocket.
You got a bag?
I have around about 65 of these, I don't know why, but when you're a train man, you're a collector. But if we can get the children involved in it, to let them know that our trains run by digital controls or computers as well. This is one thing that's not told to a lot of the children. And they can be run by smartphones, just about anything, any computers you can get. So if you want to get your children off the computer, the games, and get them on the computer to play with trains, this would be a good idea for a good future for them as well. Here's well to all of yous, and stay safe. Thank you very much.
So no, but good luck with it. It's just
Yeah. But I think, yeah, we might stand a chance this time because we've been at them for, well, ever since I joined the club 4 years ago, we've been at them.
Well, I always used to enjoy it. I enjoy coming down to the shows, but because it's been a...
That's what I said. Yankee fellow, yeah. That's the one in Greenslopes, isn't it? In,
oh yeah, the Union Pacific. I saw that.
Having a great day here, meeting lots of lovely people at the Brendale Model Train Show.
You deal mainly in Engage?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're all Engage here.
It's all Engage?
Yep.
Do you collect Engage yourself?
Not myself.
Not yourself?
My father's personal collection.
Yes. And what is your name?
My name's Andrea.
Andrea.
Yeah.
And it is truly they're prototypical of what was done.
What do you
I've got a list from America this week. I'm going to go through it. I'll have a look.
I might come on next month, get your Christmas card for you.
Okay.
You behind that date?
Oh, who knows, mate?
And brilliant, thank Don. Okay. Thank you, Don.
Yeah, it was bought brand new. You happy with that? I put QSI sound in. A bit of paper. When they originally came out, they didn't have sound, so I bought QSI sound.
In the left.
And it's never run on a track. My track is 6 foot long. I belong to UP Club, but I haven't run. No, that's blood. Ray.
Yes, sorry.
You're right. Is that a...
Yeah, these are all deceased estates. Just
I do like those plates, but finding somewhere to put them.
they're good. They've got the authentic, you know. They're not Roll Dalton and all those.
How's the show going for you, Ray?
Going good, actually. Thank you. It's going real well. All right, thank you. To paint all my scenery with paint because I've got silverfish in my layout and you can't get rid of them. I bomb them and that, and they still come back. So I, as I say, I paint all my scenery. They don't like the paint.
And you put something in the plaster as well.
I put insecticide, mix it with the paint, so that.
What ratio, Ray?
Just about 2 teaspoonsful, you know, for a small layout.
And that works well?
Works well, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you very much for that tip.
Thank you.
Okay.
I had a mate actually, he masked it off and
Wow, he's done well. I'm impressed. As a modeller, I'm impressed. He's done very good. Very good.
has got a decoder and it's got headlights.
Have you got the? My dad's put the CD motor in a couple of them. You know the you know, what do they call them? The ones you can buy online for about $20. The new motors you can put in them. They're out of a CD player or whatever.
You're gonna put all the photos.
I've been looking for all day. So I should have put it in. Take this up and take that up and take that
Stuart's here. My site is Holt Sunshine Coast Model Railway, and it's called Holt because my daughter was called Holly, but she was always called Holt at school.
Sure, no problem. Thanks, Eric. Hi, we're having a great morning here, Sunday morning. Lots of customers. This is a deceased estate. This is a fraction of what we have at home. So yeah, there's been a lot of interest, and yeah, we're having a great time.
How can people get in touch with you for the rest of the deceased estate, John?
They can call me 0419 764499 and just contact me, and there are boxes and boxes. It's like a room full of trains. You don't even know what we've got.
What area?
At Mansfield. So, yeah,
okay, thank you very much.
but we want
So you said it would go by horse and cart, as they sort of.
Yeah, well, this bicycle, when it eventually came here, it came out of the back of a taxi. An Uber taxi.
A normal taxi?
Yeah, he came up to my house, Indian, up the door, there you was, sir, think of it. I thought, that's never happened to me in my life.
Yeah, I would have got a photograph of that.
I was just
What do you think of the club this year?
Oh, the club, it's really amazing how COVID hasn't put it back. There's been barely any train shows, so everyone's come together to this one train show. It's really busy and everyone's really friendly and nice here. You can pick up quite a few bargains.
Do you recommend people your age group joining a club and getting into model railroading?
Yeah, model railroading. You need a big room for it, but there's different scales of the trains and it's really fun.
What scale do you model?
I've got an N scale layout, which is pretty small, and I've got a HO00, which is that scale.
That one's HO00.
Yep.
How long you've been model railroading?
For about 2 years now.
2 years, fantastic.
Yeah. Big pendulum one.
Well, I've got a proper one.
A proper railway.
Seth Thomas.
Yeah.
You know the one we had at Cowan? You know our guys in Cowan for 5 years. When Kevin Sullivan, the SM, retired, just before they pulled the Cowan all down, they were in the process of pulling it apart. They come out to give him his Seth Thomas off the wall. He said, "I'm taking this." And he took the clock home. I think he's still got the watch. You stick that in your ear, I'm taking that.
It's just the bar. They're photographs taken by Sue's brothers.
Oh, right.
You're not in model railroading yourself?
No. No. Just help clear an estate.
Is there much more in the estate, or is this the whole estate?
No, we've still got a bit to go.
I don't know what Dora's going to do tonight, bro. She'll have to come and see you. Well, you know how much is there. I've got an idea of some of it.
Yeah.
That's a great way to start collecting, huh? To come to meetings like this.
Can be, yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can come across some really good stuff. There's a bloke over there's got some good marble stuff there.
Is he?
Early days, 1900, they built a railway from Innisfail to Marine so that they could cart bananas and sugar to the Marine port for loading onto ships which took down to Brisbane and Sydney, coastal shipping. And the wagon that's over there is full of Hessian bags full of sugar. That's how they packed it and transported the sugar. And the bananas were also transported in bags. And if they were lucky, they got to the markets in Sydney before they were overripe.
Ah, and that's why you model it into your, what gauge is this?
This is loosely called G gauge. The scales vary, but it's roughly between 1:32 and 1:say 20 or 1:16. So some of the narrow gauge, smaller prototypes are built to a larger scale.
We can see one running in the background now while you're talking.
Yeah, they all run on the same width track.
Yep. Oh, okay. And how long have you been in this gauge?
Probably 20 years.
20 years.
It's easier to see and work on than HO.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Much
also,
better.
it's challenging to build those sorts of pieces of rolling stock because I've got an interest in working with wood, so I've built most of the rolling stock.
Oh, okay.
Just using a small saw bench and scrap pieces of hoop pines, very good timber to work with.
Yep.
And,
Okay.
And using brass for the strapping to hold it all together.
Some of my videos on YouTube are how to cut balsa and strip wood right down to 1 metre length of 1 millimetre by 1 millimetre perfectly square, and a whole lot of jigs. So this video will go up with those other videos that are on there. There's a whole heap on modelling and inviting younger people to come along into the hobby, because we, you know, like it's getting to, it's just about like an older person's hobby, but the younger people need to come in and learn scratch building and all the rest of it. It'd be really great. That's our aim.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I built those wagons that you see there, or 2 of those wagons, I built during COVID lockdown.
Ah.
So I spent a lot of time at home making those things.
Yep.
Just because there wasn't much else you could do.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we'll keep going because the train's just about to get here. So this is a shay.
It's a shay, yes.
Yep.
It's a shay very similar to one which operated on the Canungra mill at Nerang.
Yep.
So they milled timber in the Coomera River Valley.
Okay. And all the rest of the rolling stock there are all scratch built.
That's scratch built, and it's
and that's the sugar.
That's the rolling stock from the Innisfail family.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.
It's an Aristocraft logo, an SD45. They're now out of business, so you probably won't find them. If you can, they're around $400.
How many does the club have? Does the club have members with this gauge?
Just me and Quinn, 2 of us at the moment. We'll get some more out of the woodwork, I guess, now it's up and running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's a great gauge.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you get older and you've got to wear bloody glasses.
Yeah.
Time to put your big boy on the track properly. Why don't have big boys? Yeah, you got glasses.
Oh, it's a lovely breeze coming in there.
Great hobby during COVID and keeps our husbands off the streets.
Do you get involved in the hobby as well?
No.
No?
No.
I mean, you don't get under the table and put the bolts in or do the wiring?
I take coffee down when he's dying of thirst. And then I go back.
You go back. You don't control the trains or do any scratch building?
No.
No, no.
No, I don't get the money either. He does. He sells the things and then goes and buys something with it.
I have a deal too. Here's the other bit.
And she makes the greatest biscuits in the world.
Ah. Yeah.
Where are they?
Yeah.
Do you want one, do you?
Lauren, my wife here, she looks after the money and I look after spending, so we don't fight.
Oh, I look after the money.
You look
and I look after the spending.
You do both. So we decided to split.
She works in this area. What's usually hers and what's hers are own.
That's very, very well.
I've learned after 55 years there's only 2 words in marriage.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
How would you encourage younger people to come into the hobby?
Oh, Oh, well, this is a great start. They can come here and buy some good bargains and things like this.
It's a great place to start, isn't it?
It is, it is. If they go into a shop, they're paying full price for things and it's very expensive for a young person. But here you can get some really good bargains and it's a great start. And it certainly is better than hanging around street corners, isn't it?
Invite all the young people along.
Yes, of course.
Go on.
Well, come along.
Yes, yes.
Come along, young people.
We this year hasn't been good because of COVID, right? But normally in the past we would go to someone's place and we would help him with his layout, and it might be up to 10 guys would turn up and we'd lay track or do scenery or do wiring and so forth. Well, not
How many of you get together?
Up to about 10.
Yeah. And what about the wives?
Every Christmas or mid-year we have a bit of a function where all the wives, we go and have a meal together. So,
They don't get under the table and do the wiring or nothing like that?
No.
When they go to somebody's place, the wife, sometimes they might bring their wives and they'll put on a light lunch for the men. And, but they're not really into the train part.
Do you tie the wives onto the railway line?
No.
No, you don't do that.
Well, I don't think that would worry us, those little train swimmers.
But most of the wives are quite supportive. But it's just a little group that help each other out. We're not
That's a great idea.
We're not a club. We just don't have there's no president or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But we do put any old bottles or cans we keep and that goes in and we sell them and that little bit of money goes in.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.